Hey guys, Kim here. Let's take a visit to the oldest Hellenistic Zodiac artwork in the world. We'll need to take an hour-long drive from Luxor, Egypt to the Dendera Temple of Hathor. It's filled with incredible hieroglyphic carvings that are very well preserved. This unique Egyptian temple is even said to have influenced Frank Lloyd Wright's architectural style. And for people like me who are interested in astrology, we'll be excited to see the origin of the famous Dendera Zodiac ceiling. Historians say it was created around 50 BC, which makes it the oldest surviving depiction of Greco-Roman astrology in the world. The Zodiac ceiling was made famous because a French guy looted it and took the original one to France, so it's now in the Louvre Museum. There's a replica here in place now, but beyond that particular famous ceiling, there are endless and amazing Hellenistic astrology carvings all throughout the building. Although the temple is dedicated to the powerful goddess Hathor, there are many depictions of the goddess Nut throughout as well. This is because ancient Egyptians considered Nut to be the embodiment of the night sky, and that everything in the universe emanates from her as the primary deity. In one of the main halls of the temple, enormous panels show zodiac symbols, each of them in a boat. And each boat represents 10 days. There are 36 of them to equal the 360 days on the ancient Egyptian calendar. The temple is particularly unique from other Egyptian temples because of the way the hieroglyphs and murals were made. They're called bas-relief carvings and are raised 3D images rather than carved into the stone, which is the typical technique. This really gives them a magical, otherworldly feeling. My Astrocartography Neptune Descendant line runs very near this part of Egypt, and visiting the Dendera temple was an incredibly spiritual experience for me. I explored the main temple and other buildings in the complex for hours and hours. Once I got deeper into the temple, there were starry ceilings, subtly hinting at where to go to find the Zodiac ceiling. But I never would have been able to find it without the help of my private guide and a local priest. Just the process of getting to the 2,000-year-old ceiling feels like an initiatory rite of passage itself. In fact, normies like you and me would have never been allowed inside this temple, especially this part. Quite the staircase. The hieroglyphs and murals were only for priestly initiates who were trusted to learn the ancient spiritual secrets, like astrology. The Dendera Zodiac is one of the best preserved ancient depictions of the observable stars. And even though it contains many of the zodiac symbols as they're known today, it's actually a star map rather than an astrological chart. It shows all 5 visible planets known to the ancient Egyptians in an alignment that occurs every once in 1,000 years, as well as a solar and a lunar eclipse. The sky that's depicted occurred sometime between June 15th and August 15th, 50 BCE. Nobody knows the exact use or purpose of the ceiling, but historians say that it could have been related to the 51 BCE death of Ptolemy Auletes and his daughter, Cleopatra, then rising to power as the very last pharaoh of Egypt. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this visit to Dendera Temple in Egypt. Stay tuned for many more posts with info on astrology, astrocartography, astrotheology, and world travel. This is a brand new channel I just launched after 15 years of planning it. So if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate your support with a follow and a like. Bye for now. Happy Zodiac travels.